Hey guys, this is BuckleOffice23, and welcome back to another episode of Adventure Series, where I go on adventures with friends, and the last part is not really applicable at this moment. Anyways, welcome back to the series. We haven't been here in about 2 weeks, a shorter gap of time than the last episode. Anyways, welcome back. So, today, rather than doing terraforming time lapses, just walking around, etc., what did we even do last time? Last time was just kind of explaining what was going on with the terrain and stuff. Yeah, that's what we did. No, we removed that. We removed the whole, area over there. Near the, the new, I guess, modernish area, whatever I'm choosing to call it, which will probably be modernish area. Anyways, we are going to be grabbing our equipment just for tradition's sake. And we are going to get started with the episode. So, put shoes on. So I guess we're just going to grab all the equipment, per usual, grab the map, per usual, and then head out to this chest, which is new. Because why not? And it is holding all of the resources which we are going to be needing for the project today. So I guess I can show a couple of little updates that I have done around the world, which is really only one thing. I remember last time we had the path from the modern area, the Dark Oak Stairs with the single line of junglewood in the center. We had this path going everywhere in the town area, the Mesa town area. So, since then, I have changed it, and it is now back to as it was before. Anyways, we are going to be going over to the area we are going to be building the project in, which is over here. We have not built a shop in forever. We've only been terraforming for the last couple of episodes. So anyways, this is not what I was supposed to be doing. I'm not going in there. We're going to be... I'm going to grab another shulker box or just another chest because I don't want to have a flooded inventory while I do all of this. So we're just fly into the house because I'm the best at using Elytra. You obviously use Elytra to fly into a wall. Oh wait, I changed this area a little bit. I did. Yeah. So this area. Oh, what's this? Oh, I forgot I added this. We have a new secret staircase here. That isn't really secret. Anyways, I'm just gonna break some of these. Over here, there used to be an exit right here. There's no longer an exit right there. And now there is a way down to the storage system over here. Which I still need to fix. Because I wanted to transfer the series to... what's it called? The crossplay version. What's it called? The Bedrock? Yeah, Bedrock. So I wanted to transfer it. But I had the feeling like... because the world is like 356 megabytes or something. And most of my other worlds are like 10 or 20 or something, or 100. I don't know. But this world has a lot more megabytes than any of my other worlds. I mean, if I were to go onto my adventure series, no. If I were to go onto my main menu screen, it would show, because like it shows how much space each world takes. I'm taking a really weird route here, but because it shows like in a bar like how much space a world takes up in your Xbox. Adventure Series takes up like a third of my entire Xbox thing. So we are going to be building a furniture store today. Store. And anyways, this is basically going to be a gigantic blue chair. This was one of the first shops I think I designed in the testing world. Because it's like, my testing world is basically a super flat. That's not actually super flat, it's just... So you know how this area is extremely flat, and then there's the flat area down there, and there's got some staircases and things. It's basically a normal world that I completely leveled. And then it's just got, like, basically this type set up here. So it's got the path, a shop here, a path. And there's, like, 5 rows of them. And it's honestly kind of stupid. because I don't have that much space in the town, yet I've got like 5 rows. Half the stuff isn't even done. Like, with all the stuff that I have built in the testing world, I've only got like, let me look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got like 8 spots left if I were to build everything that I have in my test world. So, I mean, it's a bit overkill. It's a bit overkill to have like that many, what's it called? This many types of, what is it called? This many plots. That's it. That many plots in the testing world. So anyways, as I was saying beforehand, this is one of the oldest plots in the test world. It was at the very start of the world. I think it was one of the first 5 shafts I made in the test world. So it's a pretty old build. Although I don't really feel like changing it, because it does still, I think, look pretty decent. Like, it's better than some of the other shops that I've designed that I kind of want to redo. It is not my favorite shop, though. That probably goes to some of the other shops. Because I remember, there's a couple of other shops that I like more than this one. But it is still probably one of my favorites. Oh, wait. It's always stupid when I do shops. And then, like, you have windows. And then I realize there's going to be a window right here. And all you're going to see is obsidian from the back of the enchanting store. Or whatever it's called. So that's nice. You get a nice, professional, wonderfully landscaped view of the back of the enchanting store. Fun. Don't you just love making a mistake while building? It's always extremely fun, because then you gotta go back and then refix it. So, I guess I'm gonna have to, I don't know, it's fine. It's not, at least I didn't mess up, like, the entire shop. I'd build the entire store, and then it's like, oh yeah, you missed a block. That's always a pain. It's just a definite pain to deal with. Most of my older buildings are made of wool. It's weird. I don't know. Nowadays we have a lot more variety to build with. We have the concrete, the stained clay, because I prefer the older name. Okay, this is where the shears come in useful. We've got the glazed terracotta. We've got a lot more colorful blocks to use. So it's pretty cool. But lots of the older buildings you would find in Minecraft worlds would be made of just wool, straight up wool. So yeah, this is one of the older builds, so it's going to have wool in it. So yeah, I could modernize it. I could probably modernize it, make it out of concrete powder, those fancier new blocks, which I do really like the concrete powder, etc. But I prefer the, I don't know. I prefer, for this build, I think wool fits a lot more better than concrete, because it kind of looks like the rugged texture you'd see on, like, a chair or a sofa or something. You don't see flat, solid colors when it comes to a sofa, you know? I mean, you can see, just like, normally, it isn't, like, concrete's colors are very flat. It's just, you can see a little bit of texture, but not much. And when you look at the concrete textures, the wool texture looks a lot more like kind of rugged. That's probably why it's used in carpets as well, because yes, we have carpets in the game. If you didn't know, there are carpets in the game. We will place some carpets in the lobby on later. So, anyway, like it or not, basics in behavior. It's one of my most popular videos at the moment, and recently I got a notification from a comment on that video, because of course it did. It's one of my most popular now. It's at 18,000 views, and the third most viewed video is, I believe, part 3 of the Gaming with Dan's house tutorial, which honestly I've kind of come to hate that video. It's not that great. It's not that great. So I'm kind of gotten a little bit overly excited for, like, one of my best videos is becoming one of my most viewed, rather than I'd rather have Basics in Behavior, Like It or Not, on as my most viewed than the Gaming with Jen House, because that video is really old. Like, it's not my best video. It is one of my better old videos. My old videos, out of all my old videos, I'd say Adventure Series was my best. Some of my best old videos. But I mean, that tutorial, I was being really weird. Like, I kept doing weird FOA instead of for. If any of you know East Coast Mim, it's a reference to that. So basically, I just did a whole bunch of annoying stuff, and then I still get comments complaining about it. Also, I did that like unintentionally. I go in third person a lot. People keep complaining about me going in third person a lot, which it's a really bad habit. It's a really bad habit. So, yeah, if you watch this channel for a long time, you'll know throughout my old Minecraft videos, I click third person a lot. Third person is probably just... I'm just gonna scroll through screenshots. If you watch my old videos, you'll see a lot of going into third person randomly. So, yeah. It's a weird habit. I don't know how I developed this habit. It's probably something related to that one... What's it called? The Hunger Game thing? The whole, I don't know, just trying to click third person to watch your back so that somebody doesn't sneak up behind you or something, or maybe it's like those hide and seeks, those existed at one point. So, yeah, basically, I probably picked up that whole click third person out of nowhere, just from trying to be aware of surroundings. It's kind of funny. I kind of miss the old Adventure series in a way, because I wish I could go to like a weird universe where I've got how Adventure series is now, but it's also similar to how it was. Because in the old Adventure series, as I pointed out in the where I go on adventures with friends, but the last part isn't really applicable. Basically, the series has gotten extremely lonely. It's just become me. That's me. So, it's just become me doing stupid stuff in an adventure series. So, anyways, yeah, if you just fly up, this is a giant chair. It's weird. I have all of the builds that I have in my tutorial world, the testing world. I don't have another copy of Adventure Series. I have a copy occasionally, but I mean every couple episodes, like if I do something major, like I have a copy from after I did all of the terrain. But like I don't have a test world Adventure Series copy. So I've never seen any of these builds in their full glory in this world. So yeah, it's kind of weird seeing that, seeing the giant chair. A giant chair is now part of the Adventure Series skyline. How about that, eh? And as I was saying beforehand, it was like, I miss the old Adventure Series. The old Adventure Series is, I describe it as kind of like my more optimistic. I felt more optimistic, like, back in the day. Like, I was drummer, JT, they were always like, yeah, let's record, come on. Like, I remember, like, in the old days, after I had first started, I hadn't uploaded in, like, a couple months. Well, by that I mean a proper upload, because I had just been doing those stupid, funny moments off camera, which is a weird series. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And basically, and I need to, wait, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, the building over here. I want to grab some, what's it? Stained terracotta. No, hardened clay. Right. So anyways, I felt more optimistic back then. I was always like, I remember Drummer, once I had started Survival Series, which is kind of the predecessor to Adventure Series, I remember Drummer would be like, hey Labus, do you want to record another episode in your Survival Series? So, I mean, really, we just gotta, all of the, we were a lot more enthusiastic to record back in the day. Yep, that's nice, we got, six hardened clay out of that. That's yeah, the storage system is fine. So, we were all more enthusiastic to record. It felt more like a group. But nowadays, it's kind of just me doing the videos. And I don't know, I feel like if we had the quality of current Adventure Series and the kind of excitement and community from the old Adventure Series, I feel like the series would be a lot more enjoyable. Because, I mean, really, it feels a bit dull and empty with only me. Like, there's a lot of series that have the main person and they've got, like kind of fun side characters that help them. Like Stampy, for example, he has William Beaver, he has the Fizzy Elephant, he has characters to go to his series. And I would have characters to go alongside Adventure Series. Like, yes, we have Evil Creeper, we have Brother Boss. I mean, they made a cameo at the end of the last video. But I don't have anybody to play any extra characters. Nobody's been online to record. Nobody's been online to, like, hey, I want to play this character. I've gotten, like, only a few. I mean, there was an old person. I'm just gonna look in here. Hey, more terracotta. That's nice. I've gotten a few messages by, like, hey, do you want me to come and help you in Adventure Series? Just stuff like that. But I haven't really had, like, consistent people that are like, hey, I want to record Adventure Series now. It's never in everybody's face. I mean, if you look where, like, the group has turned, you can see, I mean, JT isn't called JT anymore. He's something about a falcon. NZ renamed to I'm a silly waffle, something like that I've seen. So Clenching might changed to CM71, which I guess I wonder what you could stand for. Clenching Might 71. So why was I going through the storage system? I could have just mined the floor. I have a brain, I swear. But anyways, yeah, people have been changing and renaming and things, which, I mean, I don't really mind some things. So, like, I don't really mind the whole name change. JT's been talking to me about changing his name for a long while. But, I don't know. The whole group just hasn't felt as active as I'd like it to be. Like, I'm sure NZ is still trying to get on, like, she had a weird technical difficulty, like, she hasn't been able to, we haven't DM'd on Discord in a while. Like, at this point, I'd say the most active people that I talk to in the community have been Power Creeper and Clenching Might. Just because we have an old group, the whole Clenching Might thing. So that's basically been everybody I've talked to. It's just been Clenching Might and Power Creeper, which I think maybe they'll watch in this video. So hello. But yeah, they're the most people that I talk to from the old group at this point. Like, earlier I found that I was in a channel, in like a recommended featured channels, whatever it was called, and I was recommended under the title of other mashuppers, which is something I've never seen before. So it just kind of was like, huh, this is how people were seeing the channel at this point. So I don't know, the whole transition of the channel has been really weird. This shop is gonna have kind of the stereotypical just counter with the staircase for a till. Then we got a cash register, till, whatever. You know, the trapdoor, chests in the back. But this time we're gonna have a, what's it called? A ladder in the corner. So it's gonna be, okay, what's the angle of this screenshot? It's this, I think. This is right. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna have a ladder, which is what I was going crazy over a couple minutes ago. There's going to be a ladder right here. So it's going to go up. There's going to be 2 levels, and oh, I guess this is why it works out here. So there's going to be 2 levels on the shop. There's going to be the bottom layer, and that's going to have just kind of like cash register, payment, that kind of stuff that you'd see in a normal Adventure Series town shop thing. And then you're going to have up here, which is going to have all of the little furniture designs, which is what most of the random blocks that you see in these 2 shulker boxes are. I might have grabbed the perfect amount of wool for this build. So that's kind of funny, because we don't even have that much to spare. Because I was kind of thinking like, oh, we're going to need about a stack for everything. Because I was thinking like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to need like 13 stacks. And then I was like, oh, it's pretty hollow, so we may as well grab like maybe 5 less. And then I grabbed basically a perfect amount of wool. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to grab some carpet. We're going to grab some lapis. This is the first shop that I've used lapis in, despite the fact that my name is Block of Lapis 123, except currently it has been abbreviated to BOL 123, which is, I don't know. It was a kind of like, the decision was gonna happen eventually. I just thought like, oh, maybe 1K, that'd be a nice number to change it up as. So, if you're wondering why it's changed to BOL 123 as opposed to Block of Lapis 123, I just kind of chose like, oh, let's just abbreviate it. I use BOL 123 on more accounts than Block of Lapis 123. Like if you were to, like I have Discord, my Twitter, I don't know, I have a lot more. There's probably a couple of others. SoundCloud, yeah, I've got my SoundCloud as a BOL 123. Well, I've got my 2 SoundClouds. One of them is BOL 123. The other is also BOL 123. It's literally called also BOL 123. So I use BOL 123 a lot more. So I just kind of thought, hey, let's change the YouTube name also. I mean, you could, if you look in the About section and ask what does it mean, it answers it. So also I say it in the intro. You know, the whole, hey guys, this is Block of Lapis 123 thing. So, I mean, you can just click on any video that I've got, that I actually speak in, and you'll probably hear me refer to myself as Block of Lapis 123, as opposed to BOL 123. You can take the end frame, you can take the Eye of Ender. It does look like it's holding it up, like some sort of modern plant design, some sort of modern plant holder. Not a shovel. Yeah, I need a shovel to break my nether brick. We're going to place this here, this there. There we go. And then that's kind of just a little, what's it? You get some Discord notifications. There, we got some little bit of a, what's it? We got a little bit of a couch. How about that, eh? I guess we can, oh, there was another one. That's fine, I had that around here. And that's actually, because there's not going to be another extremely tall shop right here, unless I build a really tall shop right there. put the clock tower right there. Yeah, you got an actually pretty decent view of this half of the town. It's pretty nice. You can see the modern area, and then this side you get a nice view of the book. So that's not as nice, but it is still a pretty decent view. Rocket takeoff. So how does this look? I've got to light up these shops. And if I'm going to start putting daylight cycle on, I've got to light everything up. fun. This looks pretty good. I'd say it looks pretty cool. It's one of the taller things. It's a medium height build of all of the things here. It's not as tall as that, but it's not as short as... What's the shortest thing here? What's the shortest build in Adventure Series in the town? Is it the... What is the shortest build? I'll have to look, not look it up. I'm gonna have to do it myself. I'm gonna have to just, count how tall each building is. Although it's probably the bakery if I'm looking at it, if I'm looking at everything correctly. So yeah, this building, I think it fits in. And thankfully we're gonna have another build right here. Although they're gonna have a weird blue background. Maybe add a window right there instead of adding like 20 paintings. Anyways, we're just gonna take a nap. Sleep. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I guess we will see you next time, whenever next time is. This is the outro.